what's going on? I'm back at you with a new video today, and today we're going to look at the flashlight review, which I haven't done one for quite a while. But we're looking at the Thrunite Ti3. Now, Thrunite actually reached out to me and wanted to see if I'd review one of their products. So, of course, you know, you're not going to turn the chance down of getting free flashlight. But you know, one thing that I do on my channel is I don't give biased reviews. I just kind of tell it how it is. So, you know, this isn't going to be one of those product placement type reviews. It's going to be something I'm really going to test and, you know, kind of put through the paces. So, first off, the presentation I'm impressed with. It gives you this nice little tin. You got your literature, which is actually like a little catalog of all the different flashlights they have. They have quite a few models. The Ti3 here is probably their most popular. It is they call it the ultimate keychain light. So we'll see about that. And it comes in, it's a nice little aluminum housing. I've actually put a battery and I've kind of swept the clip around. We'll talk about that in here in a minute. You get your little keychain attachment here and an extra O-ring. I don't really do keychain lights, but I do like carrying a small light like this for EDC. I just clip it on my pants. I've been carrying the Thrunite AAA. This is also a AAA light. So this is a good comparison. We'll do some comparison between these two lights. They're very similar in price as well. So let's go ahead and kind of run down the specs on the Thrunite Ti3. Like I said, it is a AAA battery, so it's very common. It's a very lightweight flashlight. Has the latest Cree XPG2 R5 LED in it. You got a nice orange pole reflector there. So quality-wise, it's good. It's the threads are a little gritty. They're not bad at all, but they're a little gritty. Overall, I mean, good anodization, good quality. I really like this pocket clip. You can actually attach it in two spots right here to carry in your pocket, and you can flip it and you can carry this on the brim of your hat or something, so you have like a little headlamp. Really cool feature. I really dig that. That's kind of why I have the clip like that, and you can easily just boom, swap it, and yeah, now you got your EDC light. So it is putting out 120 lumens on high, and you have 4 output modes. You have this firefly mode, which you're probably not even going to be able to see. Okay, there you go. You can barely see it on my hand. It's very, very low, which is actually really good for you know, low light situations, reading a map, something like that. I really like that, kind of having that kind of feature. Then you have your secondary mode here and your high mode. And the battery life, like I said, on the high is about a half an hour straight battery. If you have that on, you'd have it for a half an hour. It's pretty bright, especially for such a little light. The Firefly mode is going to last you a long time, like 115 hours, so it's not a whole lot of light. Middle is 12 lumens, probably what you'll use mostly doing your regular ADC tasks, and that'll last 6.3 hours on a single AAA, so that's quite a bit of battery life. So there's also a hidden strobe mode. Let's see if I can activate it. I had a hard time earlier. There we go. So you basically have to twist it 6 times, but then you get this hidden strobe mode, so that's kind of a cool feature to have if you like, you know, if you need it for emergency or something. So, well, it weighs 12 grams without the battery. Let's see what it weighs with the battery, because that's important to know, I think. Not even an ounce, guys. 8.8 ounces, so super, super lightweight. You're not even going to know it's there, but you're going to have a nice keychain light or a nice EDC light that you can throw in your pocket. So, like I said, very easy to use, easy modes. It comes in, you know, this black anodized aluminum. I believe they have a titanium version as well. Compared to the Thrunite, this is the copper one. So this is quite a bit heavier, but it's made of copper, so it makes more sense. Size-wise, they're pretty comparable. The Thrunite is a little bit longer, but the tail cap here on the Thrunite is quite a bit wider, and again, lighter weight. Very similar outputs. I'd have to double check. I believe they use a very similar emitter too. One thing I will say, right when you turn on the Thrunite, it goes right into like a medium mode, and then to go to your Firefly or your Moonlight mode, or some people call it, you have to go to the middle. I don't really like that. That's my one gripe about that light, and that's been my EDC light for a long time, is that you have to go to 2 different modes just to get to that low light. I kind of like having that first, like on this one. Again, you can barely make it out. It's so dim. and then you have your middle, then your high. It just seems more intuitive of a interface to me. I don't know why Meritech did that, so I do like that part better on the Ti3. So one of the things that why they sent me this flashlight was they wanted to put it through the paces and make it a little more interesting, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a few extreme tests on it. We're going to put it in some water. It does have an O-ring, so we'll see how waterproof it is. We're going to freeze it. Once we put it in the water, we're going to put it in the freezer, probably overnight, get it nice and frozen, and see if it still functions, and maybe do some other tests. So for the time being, we're going to cut off the video now, and we'll come back with that footage. Stay tuned. Kitchen, you can see I've got a little Tupperware full of water. I'm going to turn the light on and put it on medium mode so you can see it. And we're just going to drop her on in there, see how she does. We're going to seal it for when we freeze it. Well, I mean, it seems to be working pretty good. It's completely submerged in water, and the light is still on. So, seems pretty waterproof, or at least water resistant anyway, for a short amount of time. We've only been doing this for 10-15 seconds, but seems to be working just fine. So I'd say if you dropped it, if you drop it in the mountains, dropped it in the river, or if whatever you were doing in a rainstorm, or you dropped it in water at one point, it's still going to work. It's still going to function as a flashlight. It's still going to give you light even after being completely submerged in water. So that's pretty cool. Let's on to the freeze test. I got it on the lowest mode, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it submerged in this water, and then I'm going to freeze it. Get that water completely frozen, so it's basically like an icicle. So we'll have to come back for that footage tomorrow. Stay tuned. Alright guys, it's been there for a few hours. Check it out. It's still on. Literally an ice cube. The little sucker's still going. That's pretty impressive. So it is frozen proof. If you were to get it frozen, drop it in a frozen lake, I don't know. It is definitely frozen, but it's still on. Alright, now we're going to thaw that baby out so we can use that. Pretty impressive. Alright, so we're here in the dark in my garage, and that is like the lowest light mode. In fact, the camera is just having a hard time picking it up. I'm looking right at my car, and it's not showing up on the camera, so there we go. Kind of see it. That's really, really low mode. There's your medium mode, so 12 lumens. And zoom out a little bit. So it's pitch black in this garage, and that's how much light that gives you on 12 lumens. And then 120, I figured it would light up the entire garage. So it's definitely bright, plenty bright for your EDC task. And this is actually just after doing the freeze and waterproof test is the flashlight working. So pretty impressive little guy. Alright guys, so final thoughts. You can see here I've actually attached it to my keychain. I kind of modified the little chain. I didn't like the chain because it was too long, so I just put a O-ring on here, or a little split ring, and then I attached it to the quick release, or the claw, I guess you might call it. I like that because that'll stick on your keys, but then if you just want to use the flashlight and not have to have your keys around, you can just quickly take that off, use the light, for whatever you need to. So kind of got that idea from Cutlery Lover. I watched his video on this light and kind of got that idea. So, and I know what you're gonna say, you need a key bar. Well, I don't have that many keys. I mean, I have my car key, and I have a couple house keys. I think that's a key to my little pistol safe. I don't know I don't remember what that's for actually. It's a couple of just little keys, and then I have my trusty mini champ here. So that's all I have on my MacGyver shard. That's a good little keychain tool. Just gotta remember to take those off when I go to the airport. But overall, I mean, it's kind of bulky. I don't do well with a lot of crap on my keys, so I'm gonna test this out and see how I like it. I probably will go back to just using it on the pocket clip and just put it on my pants, but I kind of wanted to try to give this a try, so kind of got that in there. Okay, there we go. But overall, the light's awesome. I mean, heck, it froze and it stayed on. It was waterproof. you know, it's just a good little keychain light. It's gonna have good output, good battery life. I like the little low mode, medium and high. They cost about 20 bucks. So there's going to be some links down below to Thrunite's Amazon storage, so you can purchase them there. So, you know, really good value for a little keychain light. I like it good. I mean, like I said, the only thing that the threads are a little gritty. That's like my only negative that I would really give this light, is that the threads are just just a little bit gritty. But it's a really lightweight light. I like that it comes with the clip and the keychain attachment. Some of them don't come with, you know, both. I like that you can use it as a hat clip as well. And you know, it's a tough little light. You can freeze it, you can get it wet, and it's going to continue to work. So it's a really good piece of EDC gear. Oops, bump the camera. Just because we're here at the end of the video, we'll do a little EDC dump on what I've got on me right now, which is my Paramilitary 2, the Jade Green G10, my LG G4, my Moto 360, and as usual, just for fun, we'll grab it. A new EDC item, well, new as in the color, my XDS that I just got. I've been carrying an XDS for a long time now, and I just got the flat dark earth version, so that's part of my new EDC. I'm going to start carrying this one daily. I just got to put a few more rounds through it. I put about a couple hundred so far, and it's run flawlessly like I expected to. But flat dark earth's awesome. So just got another one. Love my current XDS. So a little EDC drop for you. But yeah, guys, the Thrunite Ti3, great flashlight, great keychain light, great just EDC light. Really, all you need. Some guys I see carry on these huge flashlights and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, what in the world do you need all that for? You know, these little guys do everything you really need them to. You know, if you're going outdoors or if you need a ton of light, but this will get the job done, you know, for your everyday carry tasks. So, alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Again, check out the links down below if you want to purchase the Thrunite Ti3, and we'll see you on the next one. Laters.